Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Wayne Morris with WHHI TV.
And I'm your host, Carrie Smoot Manning with the Village Spa.
And today is a special treat. The whole panel, a new partner for 843 TV, is Spring Island. And we are going to be here 12 times over the next 12 months, and that's lucky for us.
Yes.
This place is amazing. And we have three very special guests today that are going to kind of introduce Spring Island to our viewers and tell everybody about all the things they have here, which are many.
Are amazing.
Our first guest is Johnny Ussery. Johnny is the founder and owner of Gateway Realty, and in his segment he's going to tell us about how the partnership formed with Gateway and Spring Island to offer homes and home sites for sale.
And our second guest is Mr. Jim Chafin. He is the visionary of this incredible property. He actually handpicked this land, which if you get a glimpse of it, you'll know why. So he gives us all a little bit of background and history of how this all got started, and it's a really, truly amazing place.
It is. It's a little history lesson, so be sure to make sure you catch his segment. And our last guest is Mr. John Strother. He is the broker in charge for Spring Island Realty. And John is going to tell us about some unbelievable home sites they have, the architecture of all the different homes, and just all the uniqueness that's in this community, and some really surprising
There are some surprising price points.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It gives me hope.
So very unique, very special episode of 843 TV. Be sure to come back for 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where the town of Hilton Head Island comes to speak. Where Port Royal comes to speak.
.843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.
Welcome to 843 TV. We are here this morning with Johnny Ussery. He is the managing partner at Gateway Realty. How are you this morning?
Doing great, thank you.
So tell everybody, just share with everybody why the members at Spring Island picked you at Gateway Realty.
Well, we're honored to be selected to do the marketing and sales for Spring. Gateway's been around since, I guess, around early 2001, 2002. And we have offices at the entrance of Colleton River, Belfair, Berkeley Hall, Oldfield, and now Spring Island. So
All the miners.
That's right. So I think the members of the board were pleased with the results we'd gotten at those communities, and they asked us to come in and take over the sales and marketing here.
And what a coup for your company to have a place like this under your belt. I mean, this place is amazing.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Glad to be a part of it.
Johnny, you've been involved in real estate development sales for over 35 years in some pretty special places. You know, what do you think makes Spring Island especially unique?
Well, you're asking the question. You know it better than anybody, Jim. And we're in for a treat today because in a little while, Jim is the visionary and developer of Spring Island going back to the early 1990s. And you created this beautiful place, Jim.
Well, actually, Mother Nature did the work. Our job was to screw it up as little as possible.
Well, you did a great job with it. But what makes it special, it's really interesting because when we were first asked to come in to take over the sales and marketing, I shared with the board that I would like to come to Spring as if I had never been here before and spend a night or two and immerse myself into all the activities that are offered here. So Tom Jackson, myself, our wives, Kristen Lee, our marketing director, her husband, we came and spent 2 days here. And it was incredible as far as all the activities and things that are offered at Spring. First of all, it's 5,000 acres. There's only 400 property owners here. So it's kind of like you have your own private plantation, if you will. And we got up that morning. The first thing I think we did, we went out for fly fishing. And then from there, we went to the sporting clays. And from there, some of the folks went to the art barn where they had a demonstration in art. And then some other folks got, I think we had, my wife really enjoyed the massage in the afternoon. And then they took us on a tour. We went to the garden. And Jim, how special is that? You know, they talk about, farm to market. This is farm to home. I mean, folks are out there picking their own tomatoes and cucumbers and beans and corn. and it's organically grown locally.
And then walking their horse across the street. As I came in, I'm like, why are we stopping? And all these beautiful horses went across the street.
It's incredible.
It is.
So it's just a very special place. And the Low Country, as you know, Jim, is blessed with a lot of really special communities. And Spring is just very, very unique. I think one is due to the location. It is an island, very low density. I think you have one of the largest contiguous live oak forests in the entire southeast. It's just a very special place, not to mention the architectural diversity. And it's very, very special.
Yeah, we travel all over the Low Country for this show, and we've been to all the big plantations and communities, and they're all great.
Yes.
But this one is definitely, there's something different because it's just so unique.
Everything's tucked away. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it still has all these great amenities that the other ones do too.
It does. And I tell people, there's a reason Baskin Robbins has 31 flavors.
That's right. Something for everybody.
Well, Johnny, I know why it's a great time to buy at Spring, but why would you say it's a great time for somebody to get involved here?
Wow, what a great question, John. You know, I've been doing this. My wife and I came to Hilton Head in '77 on our honeymoon. We moved here in 1980, and 4 children and 7 grandchildren later, we're still here. There's some opportunities out there right now, John, that we've never seen in our lifetime in the real estate business. It's like somebody rolled the prices back 15 to 20 years. So it's just incredible opportunities for the buyers. Not the best time if you're on the selling side, but if you're on the buying side, I mean, you've won the lottery. You've got great values, you've got great selection of homes and home sites, and interest rates that are incredibly low. So I tell folks, hey, you know, if this doesn't fit you, buy something somewhere. Because 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, you're going to be having cocktails on your back deck, and friends are going to be over here, and they're going to say, what'd you buy this for back in 2014? Oh my gosh, you stole it. So it's a great time to buy. Timing's perfect.
Yeah, great points. And what specific advice would you have for somebody that was looking to buy within this community?
First of all, just come take a look at it. Wayne, again, I've been here since 1980, and I came over to Spring when Jim was developing it in the early 90s. I don't think I've been back to Spring in 10 or 15 years. It's incredible how it's a gem. It's a well-kept, hidden, tucked-away gem that few people know about. So part of our job and our marketing is to educate folks, to let them know that Spring Island exists and come take a look. There's a great overnight visitation program that John can share with folks later on. Go to the website, springisland.com. Come over for a morning, come over for an afternoon, come over for lunch, and just check it out. It may be for you, may not. But my advice would be, you really owe it to yourself to at least check it out. Yeah,
it's worth seeing. Even if, like you said, if you don't buy here, you owe it to yourself. If you call yourself a Low Country resident, to see this place.
Exactly.
If you're looking for your own little slice of heaven of the Low Country, though, I think you guys pretty much covered that in its entirety.
Well, thank you.
It's beautiful in here.
And again, we're just fortunate to be a part now of the sales and marketing. It's going to be a great fall. I mean, we've got incredible response of folks that are coming in town this fall. And I tell folks, look, if you do have an interest, come now before everything gets picked over.
Right.
Because there's some great opportunities right now.
Good.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank
Make
you.
sure that you check out their website at springisland.com, and make sure you come right back for more 843 TV.